that is on clearance. It's a great price. You ready for it? Here it is. It's a portable steamer. Now here's why I love this. First of all, $16 is an amazing price, but this is small but mighty. Oh my goodness, it's 750 watts and it takes just a couple seconds to heat up, and this is how you're gonna melt away the wrinkles in the clothes that you otherwise couldn't iron. Maybe you don't want to dry clean, save you some money and some time. You can refresh things. I like to use them on my curtains or your tablecloths. It is a very powerful little guy, and it comes in some great colors. It comes with a fabric brush as well if you're using it to refresh upholstery and whatnot. There's all the color options, but $16 and change. And if you take a look at our flex pay, I mean, my goodness, $5 and it's on its way to you. Now it will hold, it is a, let me find it for you, 6 ounce. So when you fill it up, turn it on, you get that heat instantly, and it is professional quality steam. It only weighs 1.5 pounds too, so very ergonomical. Easier to use than an iron. It's a lot faster too. So that's coming up in just a little while. Another item, I just bought mine right before the show. How many of you have that plastic bag or the junk drawer full of batteries? They're just rolling around. You don't know which ones are good. You don't know how many you have. This is gonna help you get the batteries organized. So it's from Flippo, you're getting 2 of these. It's a great storage case that comes with a battery tester, and inside, you're going to now be able to store 60 batteries of all different sizes. It has a great handle, so it's easy to move around. You get the tester, as I mentioned, so not only will you be able to know where everything is, you won't have that problem anymore, but you'll know which batteries are good and which aren't. You keep them from touching each other because that actually wears your batteries down as well. No more having to switch out the remote control so that you can now give your kid or your grandkid a toy that has batteries in it. I just did that this morning. So it's a great value to get 2 of these with 2 battery testers for $25.92. Shipping and handling is free, and this sale actually goes away today. So it's the last day to get it. 30 perfect 5-star reviews on that one. It solves a problem that we all deal with in a very smart way. Speaking of that, let's talk about how to solve problems all over your home. We're gonna talk about our best-selling book here at HSN for decades now. We're gonna give you so many easy ways to have life hacks around the house. So maybe you need help, you know, with DIY, with cleaning, with cooking, with organizing. Whatever the issue is, you can turn to Bruce Lubin. He and his wife created these best-selling book series. They're called Who Knew? And you really will say, who knew, while you're reading, because there are genius ideas to help you save time and save money, and they're always a customer pick, and we've got a great set for you. It's a 4-piece set that we're gonna be offering. I don't think this is actually the one, you guys. I'm pretty sure we're doing a different set. Let's go to our guests. Let's go ahead to Bruce and talk about it, talk about the series. Bruce, I'm dying to know how you guys came up with these, how you discovered these solutions. I've never got to present with you, so it's nice to meet you, and Happy New Year.
It's so nice to meet you, Michelle. Absolutely. Yeah, it's been 20 years my wife and I have been coming up with these hints and tips to save time, money, and make your life easier. And you're right, this set, which includes the Almanac, which includes Clutter-Free Home, and includes the Internet Password Keeper. At $14.95, this is the lowest price it's ever been. 5 million copies, always a customer pick. And that's because these tips work. So if in 2021, you want to make your life easier, you want to save time, you want to save money, these are the books for you. Michelle, they've never, ever, ever been at this price.
And so I heard, Bruce, too, that it's exclusive here, but that's not going to be forever. So we're actually getting this amazing price, but just in January, you're going to be launching this elsewhere, right? So this is a great time to get it.
The Almanac alone is $34.95.
What?
And again, I would say, look at the reviews. 5 million copies sold because these tips work. There's aisles in the grocery store you won't have to go to anymore. You'll be able to walk by part of the beauty counter and never go there again. These are tips you're going to use every day. Let me just give you a few first to show you how it works. So hand sanitizer, the FDA has recalled about 150 different hand sanitizers. The active ingredient is alcohol. As long as it has 70%, you can just put a top on like this. I keep it in the car. Jeannie has it. The boys have it. All of us do. That's all you need. If your glasses are getting fogged up when you wear a mask, get a mask that has some metal here, but then put a little baby shampoo. Put it on both sides of the glass. Let it dry, and then just buff it out, and problem is solved. So think about that. That's why I say every page of this book is going to save you time and money. It's going to pay for itself in one tip alone. If you're drinking champagne tonight, and who isn't, to get rid of this awful year, and it goes a little, it loses its bubbles, put a couple of raisins in there.
What?
It reactivates. Oh, absolutely. So things that you would have thrown out. I mean, I would never throw out champagne because I would never have any. That's old. But if you do, that's what you need to do to reactivate it. In the storage bug, a lot of people are doing the home edit now. In Clutter-Free Home, if you're putting away your ornaments, save the egg containers. That's where you can put the small ones. It's free. You have it already. Let me just show you the sort of products that you're never going to have to buy again. So it's not just, the things you need to clean your drain, because there's a solution there. It's not just what you use to clean your oven or to wash your windows with. We're going to show you how to use less detergent. Also, cut your dryer time in half with one tip. This is a dark spot remover that costs, I think, $30 at the beauty counter. Jeannie has come up with a formula, 3 ingredients that will do what this does. This toner, which is, I don't know, where Jeannie's my cameraman, what's this, about 12 bucks? You don't need it anymore. So I'm telling you, if you have things like olive oil, salt, vinegar, lemon juice, that's all you need. I'm gonna give you an example right now. This is a little bit of lemon juice. So 1 part lemon juice, 3 part olive oil. What I am making is, hold on, wait for it, polish, furniture polish.
What?
So look at this. So think about never having to buy this again.
You've covered so many categories in just the last couple minutes, and I'm looking through, it's A to Z. So whatever the issue is, whatever you're curious about, you can go through. I mean, I'm looking at eating yogurt for bad breath, honey for a hangover, what? Covering a Band-Aid with a balloon? I'm not gonna tell you why. You guys gotta get the book to see it. This is truly, I would get sucked into this book in a heartbeat, Bruce. And these aren't just like random, we came up with it and cross your fingers, hope it works. These are tried and true. These, I mean, you guys must have a really fun time trying out all these different life hacks in all categories. Honestly, from auto to baking, beauty, cleaning, clothing, health and wellness, home repair, money, organization. It's a huge almanac, lowest price ever at $14.95. And then on top of that, Bruce, you're giving us 2 other books. We're gonna help get a clutter-free home. And also, this password keeper will be a game changer. You can actually jot down, and we have millions of passwords, don't we? So you can keep it all organized and have it on hand. That is so smart,
That's exactly right. And that sells for more than $14.95 alone in the market, well, when it goes in the market. And the thing is that, you don't want your passwords on your computer anymore. You just don't. You need to put them somewhere. This book is so valuable. Plus, there's about 7 lines for when you have to change your password, but you're not going to have to change it that much. What I'm doing while I'm talking to you is I'm cleaning my well-worn martini shaker, which has gotten a total workout this year. Can you see this tarnish that came off there?
Yes.
That was using toothpaste. That's all you have to use. So forget about any sort of silver polish. Forget about, let me show you this. If you spill wine, which of course we all do sometimes, can you see that? So how many times have you ruined a shirt or the carpet or something? All you're gonna do, this is detergent, just dishwasher detergent and peroxide. Anything that's color fast. And the stain is gone. So if you think about how many times you've thrown out shirts or stains you've just learned to live with, that doesn't have to happen anymore. If you want to cut your heating bill, and this is in the utility section, put some aluminum foil behind your radiators. If you have radiators, it will cut your bill because the heat comes right back. If you're a baker, there is a million tips. And again, these are chef secrets that Jeannie and I have collected for over 20 years. We'll keep your cookies fresh with a piece of bread. We'll show you how. If you want a chocolate flavor, you want to use a little bit of instant coffee. If you want to keep food fresher, so you don't have to throw things out that are spoiled. This celery has been here since the Reagan years. Well, no, that's not true, but it's been here a very, very long time. Wrap it in aluminum foil. Here's how you keep your strawberries: in a jar in the refrigerator, and they will not go bad for weeks and weeks and weeks. So think about it. I've given you like 10 tips. There's over 10,000. $14.95 lowest price ever. It's a tremendous value. I don't know how long this lasts for, but boy, oh boy, now is the day to get it.
You know what? This is a great gift idea, a housewarming gift, newlyweds. Honestly, a coffee table book. I'm serious. I would get sucked into this so quickly. You should read the reviews, by the way, too. Big customer pick. People talk about, not only are there more than 10,000 tips, they're actually useful tips, Bruce, that you and Jeannie have given everyone, because these are things to save money, save time. There's some fun ones. There's one I just saw on how to get your bracelet on by yourself. I'm not gonna spill the beans. You gotta get it and see. But it really is fascinating, but actually useful. And I love how it's organized in a smart way. You guys did it's all alphabetical, A to Z and category. And this is usually $39.95 just for this book alone. So at $14.95, great value. We're taking care of the shipping and handling. That's another $5.50 savings. But then you're also getting these 2 more books. A clutter-free home. This is how you're gonna get your home in tip-top shape. Internet password keeper, which a lot of people in the reviews, Bruce, really love this book. They said it's so nice to flip through and have everything organized for what I'm logging into, what the username is, did it have an exclamation point or a dollar sign. Keep it all organized, but we're gonna send you all 3 of these for $14.95. I'd love to know, Bruce, is there one tip that people lose their mind over that had the biggest feedback for you? Like, you guys had to have, you've done so many, there's gotta be one that really just blows people away.
So I think, you know what's a great tip that blows people away is you can use mayonnaise if you ever have a stain in wooden furniture, like a ring stain from say perhaps a beer can. Now I have 3 boys, so there's plenty of that. This gets rid of all those water stains. The other things that Jeannie's come out with that is incredible is this is a formula for oily skin that's 2 ingredients. It compares to something that sells for $20 in the store. If you want, the sugar scrub is $15. She's made her own. There's home remedies. Now, we're not doctors, but there's old-fashioned remedies that have been tried and true. You can use oatmeal for minor pains. If you have acne, you want to use aspirin or baby shampoo. Back pain, you want to try mustard in a bathtub. Duct tape for warts, believe it or not, cloves for toothaches. All of them are here. They've all been tested. So you're going to save so much money. And the thing is, I mean, going into 2021, it's a tough year. It's a better year than 2020, but you don't want to be ripped off. If we can keep you out of the supermarket, spending less money, buy what you want, but don't throw things out that are spoiled. So, parsley, you want to save a store like this. Some of the woodier herbs like rosemary, if you put it in a bag with a paper towel that's wet, it'll stay for weeks and weeks and weeks. If you're having a little party tonight with your spouse, and Jeannie and I are going to dress up and go all the way to the living room tonight. So that's what we're doing. But, you have special tablecloths or napkins. Put some starch on them first. They will never, ever stain if you do that. If you're holding on to Christmas and you've got some live greenery, put a little hairspray on it. That'll preserve it. If you're putting away, say, your Christmas pillows, you want them to not mildew, the secret is vodka. The secret's always vodka, but 1 part cheap vodka, 5 parts water, spray it on anything and it'll avoid mildew. So think about that. Think of how many things you've had to throw out because they're mildewed that you won't anymore. Oh, and by the way, this is just oranges, vinegar, and water. It is the best all-purpose cleaner. So easy to use. You'll never spend money on a cleaner again.
You know what I love about these tips? A lot of these, actually most of these, are things we probably already have at home. All these examples that Bruce has been giving. So, I mean, you could literally get this home and get to work improving your life. There's even tips for things like snacks, refreshing stale chips. I'm dying to know about that one. That's a good one.
I want to tell you about that. What you want to do, again, I have boys. They're forever leaving things out. Potato chips, put them in a microwave for about 30 seconds. They will re-crisp, which is weird because microwave normally makes things limp. It does the opposite on potato chips. So once you start trying these tips and you see how much you're saving, like it's just about being a smarter consumer, right? So that's really what we want to do. Make your life easier in 2021. Oh, by the way, if you have leftover wine, you don't need anything fancy to get rid of the air. Just put it in a smaller bottle like this, or better yet, drink the wine. But if you have it left over, just get rid of air, the air. Sommelier, who's a good friend of ours, told us that. Lemons will stay 3 times as long if you keep them in water in the refrigerator.
Do
Just
you
change
find
it
yourself,
like
when you go to someone's house, do you look around, are you like, you could get more time out of this if you just squeeze some lemon juice on it or something?
When you've gone to houses,
you've got to be the most interesting person at a party.
That's right. We've told people, take your eggs and put them small side down when you're storing them, and they're going to last beyond the expiration date.
Oh my gosh.
Absolutely. You want to keep a eraser in your car to clean your windshield. Oh, the other thing is, if it's cold where you are, what you want to do, a little vinegar and water, spray it on your windshield before the frost comes, and it won't freeze over in the morning. We'll show you how to preserve your battery in your car. Also, your batteries that you keep for your house, keep them in the refrigerator. There's lots of things you should put in your refrigerator to extend the life of it. Some of your herbs like paprika and cayenne pepper. Also, if you keep things like yogurt and cottage cheese, sour cream upside down, they'll last beyond the expiration date. Apples, Michelle, in a bag with a paper towel will last weeks like this. In the freezer, flour in the freezer. You'll never get any of those like little mealy bugs or anything. Sugar will never stick together if you keep it in the freezer. Ice cream upside down, you won't have freezer burn. So these are just, this is my kitchen. This is all I can fit on my little table here. But there's over 10,000 tips. I will tell you, if you're not saving time and money, if this hasn't paid for itself on the first day, the first tip, you should send it back, because it's never, ever, ever been $14.95 for these 3 books. And you get an envelope, too, a great shiny envelope. You can gift this. You can also mail it in this. So you can use this for all sorts of things. It's a great value. How HSN is doing this for $14.95, I have no idea. That
because,
is like
I'm sitting here looking at the book right now, and I can see the price on the back. It's more than double what we're offering, and we're including these other 2 books. So you're also getting Who Knew? Clutter-Free Home, tips to help you declutter the house, and you're also getting the Internet Password Keeper. You guys, great value on this, exclusive. We're taking care of the shipping and handling. It's under a $5 bill on a FlexPay, and you're right, Bruce, it will pay for itself in no time. Now, before we let you go, we also have this available. This is your 2021 calendar, so it's a full year of tips for saving time and saving money. Tell me a quick, 30-second blurb on this great calendar.
It's so great because each page rips out, and then you've got a notepad on the back. So it's first of all, it's a great way to know what day it is, because nobody knows, at least in 2020. The tips are timed for the time of year. So there's a great hangover tip for tomorrow morning. On January 6th, the white sales happen in January. If you're buying a shower curtain, put it in salt water for about an hour and it will never mildew. So each day you get a little bit of information. It's a great thing to put on your desk. And there's notes, a place to write notes on both sides. So as you rip out each page, you can make your shopping list, you can put your thoughts for the day. It's so good to have, and it's so nice. It's like a little bit of information each day. You're gonna say, wow, new, and I'm now saving money or knowing something that's gonna help me in the future with this one little tip.
This is a fantastic gift idea, great to have in the office. 640 pages here for $11.50. Bruce, thank you. It was so entertaining. I was just mesmerized. You guys, don't try to write down all those tips. Just get the book. Happy New Year to you, too.
Happy New Year to you.
It's good to see you. All right, we have more. I have such a great hour in store for you guys to help you get organized around the house. But first, let's take a look at our latest monthly special from Andrew Lessman, and I'll see you on the other side.
Hi there, Andrew Lessman here with our monthly special, and it really had to be Choco Nuvo. It truly is the world's best tasting chocolate. Most people look at it as the world's heart-healthiest chocolate, but that really isn't fair. If you simply taste it, it is the world's most unique dark chocolate. The reason why it's unique is it possesses the creaminess of milk chocolate, but it has the rich flavor of dark chocolate. So that really is the perfect combination. The melt in your mouth creaminess of milk chocolate with the rich, dark, not bitter flavor of dark chocolate. We chose South American and Central American varieties of chocolate because they tend to be less bitter. I like dark chocolate that's rich. I don't like that bitter bite of dark chocolate. Some people do, I do not. Our dark chocolate is intended to be rich, yet creamy. And the best thing of all, it truly is, without question, the heart-healthiest dark chocolate in the world. It will lower your total in LDL cholesterol, that's your bad cholesterol. So it delivers not just the richest, most delicious chocolate experience you could ever imagine, but it also is the heart healthiest chocolate you could ever imagine. And I'm not exaggerating, I'm not kidding when I say it's the most delicious dark chocolate, because I tasted hundreds upon hundreds of varieties of dark chocolate to arrive at something that's going to be delicious. When we added our special ingredient that lowers cholesterol naturally, it made it creamy. So it really is the most perfect dark chocolate. You could read the reviews, and milk chocolate lovers will tell you they love this chocolate. Enjoy.
It is really delicious. I can attest to that for sure. Welcome back in. My name's Michelle Yarn. We're getting you organized around the house, helping you get things in order. This is a great time to be shopping with us as our year-end prices and sales on some of our biggest, most favorited items that we have to offer in terms of home. This one is one of those. It's from Black & Decker, which is already a name that we know and love and trust when it comes to smart, innovative solutions around our house. This is a handheld travel vacuum. So it's really easy to use, really easy to store, and it comes with 3 of these space saver bags. So what you're doing, you can see in the video, that little guy is the vacuum. You put it onto the bag, you push the top of the button, and it starts sucking all of the air out. So if you've got clothing inside, maybe it's purses, maybe it's stuffed animals, whatever you need, it sucks the air out to save space, but also protect the items inside. Protect them from spills and odors and liquids. It is a really smart system. The idea is that if you were using it for travel, let's say, then when you get to your destination and you open up your bag, now you don't have a vacuum, right, to squeeze it back down when it's time to go home. So they came up with this handheld vacuum. I'm thinking this is a great system just to have at home so that I don't have to drag out my giant vacuum to do the same job. So a really smart idea. At $19.95, it's actually the lowest that we have ever offered this before. You get the handheld vacuum, and you're gonna get 3 of these space saver bags coming included. And with our 3 flex payments, it would be $6.65 to get it home and try it out. So the item number is right there on your screen. You can call, go to hsn.com, or use our free app to get your orders in. But let's see it in action, and let's get some ideas and inspiration for it. So we're gonna go live to Megan Clementi. She's one of our home contributors. It's good to see you. Happy New Year, Megan.
Happy New Year, Michelle. Yeah, this is so cool. I love that you're putting this into the home organization realm, because when we travel, especially, we're trying to make home away from home, right? So we want to be able to bring the things that we want with us where we go and not be able to say, oh, I just didn't have room for it. So what I have here is I have a suitcase, and I love this suitcase because everyone's all about these suitcases where it splits in half, so you can so easily see what I have. So on one side, I have these 3 chunky sweaters. Chunky sweaters, it's winter, it makes sense. I have a pink, I have a gray, and I have a white. You can see it is overflowing on this side. If I unzip this, and I unzip it easily without having to worry about catching any of my clothes, I have the exact same sweaters in here, but it is in my travel bag, sucked down, gray, white, and pink. And not only do I have it fitting in here and it's not overflowing in the suitcase, I have all this space up here, which I can fill with my shoes, my makeup, maybe hair supplies, my jeans. I have just saved about 30% of the space that I didn't have on this side. So it helps in so many ways. And the fact that, like you said, I have my vacuum with me, which is so small, I can fit it in here. The issue before was you use your vacuum cleaner, which you still can, to suck this down at home. But then you go somewhere and you're like, oh, now I can't get everything back in my bag because maybe the hotel doesn't have access to the vacuum cleaner in my personal room. Maybe I went camping and there's no vacuum cleaner in the wilderness, wherever it is. Or maybe you're just too shy to ask because you don't want to be a hindrance to maybe in-law's house or at a friend's house. So you're making yourself self-sufficient by having everything that you need to take your items with you and also take your items back. So it's such a great thing. And look how flat everything gets.
Yeah, I do love that.
But yeah, it makes it very stackable.
It makes me think about, too, even if you're not traveling right now, maybe you just need this to get organized around your house. Like, we've all got those areas where the seasonal clothes are kind of overflowing, or maybe you have extra linens that you only use when you have house guests and you want a way to kind of consolidate that and protect them as well. Because remember, when you suck the air out, you're now also being protected from spills and odors and little bugs getting into them. So we love vacuum storage bags, and this solves the problem, too, of having to take out out a giant vacuum to do it, because right in the palm of your hand, now you've got your vacuum. So I opened up the bag. Megan, I'm just gonna try this. I've never done it. I'm just gonna put it right on top. I'm gonna push the button, and immediately I can already feel and start to see the air coming out of this. So all the power is right here in my hand. See how the bag's starting to move too? So you're just gonna wait, and as it sucks the air out, it starts to compress. And then you can take this off, put your lid on, and you're gonna be good to go. And you get 3 of these bags, and you get the handheld vacuum too. So it's really simple to use. It takes AA batteries, you know, so a common, easy to find battery, and you're good to go. So yes, whether it is travel or at home, I'm thinking in the gym bag. Wouldn't it be nice to just separate your yucky clothes or the beach bag? Well, I mean, my kids, when we change them at the beach and they've got the wet, sandy, gross clothes, you know, maybe you want to keep them separate. There's a lot of uses for this kind of thing.
Absolutely. And the nice thing about these bags is that you'll actually see the directions are on there. So you don't have to worry about forgetting to do something in a specific order or doing something and forgetting to do it all together, like putting the valve cap on. The directions are on the bag, so you can't forget what to do next. And yes, if you are traveling, if you have stinky items, if you're using this for the gym, but that you're going to work afterwards, some people actually have gyms inside of their work, so their duffel bag is under their desk. You can put your stinky items in here, and you're locking the stink inside the bag so people don't have to smell your stink that's escaping from outside your duffel bag if you're not using this. By utilizing a bag from Black & Decker, you're locking out dirt, germs, mildew and mold people don't think about, but mildew and mold need oxygen to breed. So if you put it in here and you suck all the air out, there's no oxygen for it to expand. So you're locking all these things in here. So you put the items in fresh, you're good to go. The bags that I was just showing you, these were actually sealed February of 2020, because after that time, we were not airing travel-like items. I just stored this in my house, and the first time I brought it out was this week to talk about it again, and you can see it is still completely sucked down. So you know whether you're using this for linens, whether you're using it in your chunky sweaters for the summertime, but then you want to bring them out for the winter, you know once you compress them down, they're going to stay that way for the longevity, because that is what they're made to do. I actually have my son's backpack with me because I love the idea that you can take these anywhere, whether it's travel or whether it's just going over to a friend's house. How amazing is it that you can actually put these in a small space? So I have 2 items that I packed in my 5-year-old's backpack. You can see how thin this is. You might not be able to guess what this is, Michelle. Can you tell?
No.
I don't know if you can tell.
Are you going to open it?
What if I told you it was this full size?
Get out of here.
Winter jacket.
Wow.
Size medium, full-size jacket condensed to this.
But when you open it, that's what we love about these, though. It comes out the same as it was when you put it in. It's amazing.
Yeah. I can totally open this up for you. Boop, boop, boop.
Look at that. Fresh and ready to go. Give it a little shake. It's been protected. It's just so smart. It's a smart system. I love that it's Black & Decker too. This is a brand we already know, we trust. We know that they're a leader in the industry when it comes to these innovative types of electronics and different items for the home. This is your little handheld vacuum. This is all you need to be able to use this system. There's one button on the top. You really can't mess it up. The directions are on the bag. You're gonna get 3 of these bags coming included. Normally this is $26 and change. This is actually the lowest that we've ever offered it before at $19.95. So if you'd like to use FlexPay, it'd be $6 and change. It's on its way to you, and those are interest-free monthly payments using any payment method you prefer. The video we're showing you is great for travel ideas. I know a lot of us now are doing like stays in maybe our vacation home or maybe an Airbnb, or you know, it's just, there's gonna be a lot of uses for this kind of thing, and I think it's really smart to make it in the palm of your hand, so you're not always having to drag out that giant vacuum.
Well, it ends up being a big money savers too, because if you are using it, let's say for travel, especially as people are getting more comfortable in the travel realm, now that they're going out, do you really want to pay $30 one way for one bag to fly somewhere and then another $30 back and then wait in baggage claim around a lot of people? We're trying to avoid crowds. We don't want people touching our stuff. I love this example. You said you like to see things expand. So we're going from real fish, and now we're going to see a full-size neck pillow. I mean, this is one of the things that grosses me out the most is when people actually use this and put it on their backpack or put it on their suitcase and it falls over and touches the airport ground. People are coughing and sneezing. The germs are landing on here. And then they put it around their neck, put their face on it. gross. Now I know when it's in here, it is germ-free, it is dust-free, it is allergen-free, it is dirt-free, it is safe in here. And when I need it, I have it. Best yet, if I'm on a plane, when they say 20 minutes to landing, I have the ability to vacuum it down to
and slip it right into the carry-on bag.
And
so
it's
smart.
now free of everything again. So it's really such a lifesaver for the house, but also on the road.
Megan, thank you so much for being here. Happy New Year. I hope you have a great time with the family, and we'll see you in 2021.
Oh, that sounds so crazy. Michelle, thank you so much. To all of our viewers, Happy New Year.
Happy New Year. We'll see you soon. Hey, how would you like to get this for zero costs? There is a way to do it. If you don't have the Hsn Credit Card, take a look at this. We're running a special right now. When you're approved, when you apply and you're approved, you now get $20 to put toward any purchase you want. So go ahead and take a look at that on our website. You can type Hsn Card and get all the details. You can also ask your representative if you happen to be on the phone, and they'll give you everything you need to know about how you can get this. And also, the credit card is great because there's no annual fee for that. You get extra flex payment on certain items, and we do these really fun VIP savings events for you too. So definitely take a look at that one. And let's keep going. This very popular, one quick mention, and over 100 of you have already picked this up. It's from Neat Living. This is, oh my gosh, so light. This weighs 1.5 pounds. This is a portable 750 watt handheld steamer. You should see the amount of steam coming out of this. This is like professional quality steam. Small but mighty, I think, is gonna be the key with this one. You got a big 6-ounce reservoir here. Put the water in, turn it on. You get that rolling boil going and so much steam so that now you can basically melt away the wrinkles in the types of clothing and items that you normally would not be able to iron. Maybe you don't want to pay for the dry cleaning. Maybe you just want to refresh some garments. I like to use mine on curtains. You can use it on your linens if you want, your tablecloths. It even comes with the fabric brush as well. And look at our clearance price. This was saved for this show because we knew it would be very, very popular. If you want to get it, $5.57 on a flex pay to get it home. Great quality with this one too. So let's show you the colors that are available, and then we're gonna go to Carrie McNally on Skype. But we have red, we have white, we have teal, and down on the end we have the gray. It's a pretty little steamer actually too. Red is most limited though, just keep that in mind, you guys. And that's the one that Carrie McNally has right now. In his home, you look like you're ready to go to battle with some wrinkly clothes right now, Carrie.
Oh yeah, I'm taking on the wrinkles, absolutely. Hey Michelle, hey everybody, happy New Year's Eve. And this is the way to go. This is the Neat Living portable steamer and wrinkle remover. It's 1.5 pounds. It heats up in less than 2 minutes. It's got a great runtime, 8-foot cord. And this is the way you save lots of money by not having to go to the dry cleaner. And let's get right to it, live on the air. Welcome to my home. And this is my wife's closet. Well, not all of it for sure. But when you want to take wrinkles out, all you have to do is fire this up. It's got a fill line. You can see it boiling. And it boils again in less than 2 minutes. And then just work your way down the garment. This is a silk scarf. Now, I would not take an iron to this because I would be worrying about my wife getting really upset with me, the brilliant and beautiful Kara, who's holding the camera right now and looking at me sideways going, don't you hurt that. Don't you ruin it. But look at how well it does. Look at the before and the after. So you don't have to break out the iron. Having started my broadcasting career in the Marine Corps, one of the first things they taught us how to do was how to iron. And it's one of my least favorite things to do. But that's the beauty of it.
Wow.
And when we talk about embellishments and things you would never touch with an iron, Kara calls this her Vegas dress.
Oh yeah,
right.
We've all got a Vegas dress in our closet somewhere, Carrie.
So all of these rhinestones just makes me a rhinestone cowboy. Like this, but I don't have to worry about melting any of this stuff. And it's also refreshing it because it's 212 degrees Fahrenheit. So it's gonna refresh, take the wrinkles out.
Yeah.
And like this garment right here, this thing, you would never take an iron to this. I believe this is also silk. You just use the power of steam. Let the Neat Living portable steamer and wrinkle remover do the work for you.
Carrie, I am really impressed by the power that you get. Look at this. So I just did the top half. This is a really beautiful kind of like silky material blouse. Again, you're not gonna iron this, right? So what are you gonna dry clean it? You can't, you could, I guess, but you're gonna spend a ton of money. Look at how quickly, I mean, these are really kind of deep wrinkles here that we're getting out. And at a price like this, $16, look how I just got rid of that super deep crease. The amount of steam that comes out of this is very impressive, Carrie. And there's no splatters either. Look at no water on this shirt.
Exactly. It's not spitting. It's not splattering. None of that's going to happen. I love telling this story. This is my wife Kara's ball gown, right? So we went to a wedding in December of last year, and it was up in Maine, and it was a tight schedule, so we couldn't check any bags. So we just took this portable steamer, we put it in our bag. You can put it in the overhead rack because it doesn't have a battery on it, so it's TSA approved. And I asked her, I said, you're going to wear this. What are you going to do? She said, I'm going to roll it up into a ball, and then I'm going to steam it when we get to the hotel. And that's exactly what she did, and she looked amazing because I don't have to worry about the sheer stuff, the lace stuff, any embellishments, silks, spandex, any fabric, wool, anything that you would otherwise probably take to the dry cleaner.
Right. You
can go ahead and take out the steamer, and in less than 2 minutes, it's steaming up. And here's another pro tip. We love to entertain. We had the immediate family, people in our bubble, over for Christmas Eve dinner. And I said, what are you going to do about these napkins? And she said, all you do is you take it and you drape it. Actually, just drape it like this. And then you draw it up. And check this out.
Quite the magic trick. Look at that. Right. I'm expecting a rabbit to jump out of there.
Exactly. And you can also do the stubborn hems, you know, the edgings on them really simply and easily without having to break out the iron. Last time, Michelle, I took out an ironing board. I almost took out a finger because they're downright dangerous.
You know what? For me, I'm just not good at ironing. I'm just not. I never have been. My husband irons everything, right? But I started steaming things, and he started to notice, like, wow, that is actually, it's really quick. It's easy to take with you. You don't have to set up the board and all this stuff. And, you know, it's a simpler way to get the same job done and then some, because now you can do this on those delicate fabrics like we're talking about. You can take these all over the house. Use it on your curtains, use it on your linens, refresh your upholstery. You know, it is steam, it is boiling water on the inside. So think about that. If you've got odors, if you want to refresh maybe a jacket that your husband wears that you usually have to dry clean, it's going to buy you time in between having to take it to the dry cleaners. So that's another great option. And then you've got the value story here. This is over half off right now to be able to pick it up and get it home. It weighs about 1.5 pounds. So ergonomically, much easier than an iron. That's another thing to take into consideration. We have great colors to choose from. This is the red. We have white, teal, and we also have it in gray, and it's a nice long cord. You mentioned that. I do want to give an update though. If you want the red, this will be your last call, last chance to get it in the red. This has been saved for this show, so it's the first time a lot of you are getting to see this sale price, so I do expect a lot of these to start to dwindle down pretty significantly because, Carrie, it's something we all need at home.
Yeah, absolutely. And when it comes to advanced fabrics like nylon and things like that, they're very delicate, right? So give you an example. This was my favorite shirt until I attempted to iron it. And my cell phone rang, and it was HSN called me.
We owe you a shirt, Carrie.
Yeah, no, it's all good. But I'm just saying that's how quickly, I mean, it just melted it.
Oh, no.
It just melted it in a matter of seconds. Now, here's another example. This is my jacket. And as you know, Michelle, I do stand-up comedy, and I MC a lot of charity events. This is my confidence jacket. This is the thing I use when I really want to make sure I've got my A game.
That's your Vegas jacket. That's the equivalent
this is my jacket
to the Vegas
right
dress.
I would never, ever take an iron to this worrying about damaging it because it means so much to me. The other part of this, too, is if it's been out on the town, so to speak, it's refreshing it as well because it's 212 degrees Fahrenheit. So I don't have to worry about sending it to the dry cleaner and having it damaged. And especially now, we don't want to go to the dry cleaner if we don't have to. And it would also be really expensive. So I can do that in just a snap, Carrie, with something that weighs 1.5 pounds and heats up in less than 2 minutes.
Can you walk me through, too, just some of the buttons and how I'm going to use it when I get it home, that kind of thing? Just some of the specs.
Oh, sure. Absolutely. So simple and easy. This is where you fill it in. That's it. And there's a fill line on it right there. It says max. You have high and or low. That's simple and easy to do. It has a brush on top that you can attach or take off. Like if you're going to do something like a set of curtains, you might take that off. But if you're doing a garment, you'll leave it on. So there's a little bit of distance between the steam and the garment. And then that's it. You're good to go. You fill it to the fill line, and in less than 2 minutes, you've got professional quality steam coming out. I mean, when we talk about the folks that get people dressed, you know, stylists for movies and TV, they don't iron anything. They don't have that kind of time. And when you have something that's 1.5 pounds, 750 watts of power, an 8-foot cord, you never have to iron again. It's a customer pick. And People rave about this. Go to hsn.com and check out these reviews. They say things like, this product is everything. I will never iron again. It's a quick touch-up or a detailed crease, embellishments, buttons, sequences, silks, velvets, cottons, denims, lions and tigers and bears. Oh my. You don't have to worry about any of that stuff. You're not going to damage it the way you possibly could with an iron.
Right.
So let's get steamed up. A new year, a new you. Save the money not going to the dry cleaner, and this is just good old H2O, and you're ready to go inside of 2 minutes.
Fantastic. Big customer pick, too. You guys read the reviews, and it was a customer pick, by the way, at full price, which was more than $33. So great opportunity to scoop this one up. Carrie, thank you so much. You've just steamed all the fabulous clothes. You and your wife, you got to get dressed up and have like a New Year's celebration.
Oh, exactly. Exactly. I'm going to wear that. She's going to wear this.
The Vegas dress.
I wear this, I get in trouble. She doesn't appreciate that.
That's for a different kind of thing, I'm sure.
It's funny, but get out of that dress.
Carrie, thank you. Happy New Year to you. We'll see you soon, okay? You guys, we're pretty busy right now. I do want to recommend, if you don't want to wait on hold, go to hsn.com or use our free app and you can get your orders in. We've got more to come. I need to show you this now because it will be in just about 10 minutes or so. I just bought mine before the show started. It's from Flippo. This is a 2-pack. You're getting 2 of these beautiful cases. When you open it up, you can store 60 batteries of all different sizes, and it comes with a battery tester. So think about this. No more digging through the junk drawer or grabbing that Ziploc bag or wondering which batteries are good and which aren't. I go through all of those struggles. Everything's neat and organized, and you get 2 of them. It's a big sale that ends today, so I want to show you that when we get back.
So believe it or not, this is your ultimate deal. That's good shopping.
G by Juliana is for the confident, fashionable, amazing woman. She can expect to feel comfortable. She can also expect a lot of compliments. They'll be asking, who are you wearing?
Welcome back to HSN. Hey, if laundry is the bane of your existence, like it is for me, I've got 5 quickie little specials to show you to make laundry and clothing a breeze. So here we go. This is your 5 in 5. Let's dive right in. The very first item for you from Huggable Hangers, this is a set of 4 over-the-door hooks. So you're gonna get 4 of them in any of these colors that you choose. Same velvety texture as the hangers. So now you don't damage your door, you don't scrape the paint. They're super strong. So you just slip it right over the door, and now you're hanging your bathrobes, your towels, your backpacks, anything you need to get up off the ground and do it in a smart way. 4 of them on clearance for $6.95. So on FlexPay, that's $2 and change to get those home. And speaking of huggable hangers, this is another great idea. Getting perfect reviews on this. It's a set of 2 of these flocked shoulder shapers. So you put it right onto your hanger. They fit perfectly on your huggable hangers. And this is going to prevent your wet or dry clothes from creasing. You know how that happens over the hanger? They're going to stay in place because it's that same velvety texture. Great for your suit jackets and heavy coats. Great for line drying so you don't get the hanger marks on them. And they're color fast. So even if you're putting wet clothes on, they'll never transfer color. So you can choose from the black or the white, and you get both of them for $7.25. Let's keep going. Does this look familiar to you? From Debbie Barker, this is the Flip Fold, the original folding boards, okay? It's a 2-pack. Customer pick. I hate folding laundry. This is gonna help you get it done in no time. Watch the video here. This is her patented system. It's 3 flips and you are done. All your clothing is uniform. It stacks beautifully in your drawers. And this is a 2-pack. So you can get 2 of the adult size, or you can get the 1 adult and 1 junior. The only difference is you can still put adult size clothes on the junior. It just folds it up smaller. So you choose, and this is gonna help you get so organized. You can do t-shirts and sweaters. You can do pants with this. collared shirts, even towels. Kids' clothes, napkins. I've seen it all. You can use the flip fold and make folding a breeze, and that's another huge customer pick, so it's a good sale price on that one. Then we're gonna talk about these poles. So I know it's hard to see on your screen. We're gonna show you the video. These are tension-mounted laundry poles, so they go from floor to ceiling, anywhere from an 8 to a 10-foot ceiling. You can hang 68 garments on these. 15 pounds can hang on each of those hanging arms. They pivot and move any direction that you need. So in all, you can hold 60 pounds of stuff on these, and you can use them anywhere. As you can see in the video here, you're actually getting 2 of them. A lot of you like to hang plants, put them in guest closets, make a coat rack, the laundry room. You can hang your clothes on them as well. Big customer pick, and you're gonna get them both on sale. Marked down from $51 to $34.95. That is a really great sale for something like this. And then we're gonna move down one more right here, as you can see, from Black & Decker. This is the Deluxe drying rack. This is $44.95, which is the lowest we've ever offered. It's more than $20 off. You can hold 36 feet of drying space is what you're getting with this. You get 2 full loads of laundry onto this. Towels, sheets, pants, your delicates, your socks. It even comes with adjustable wings and 2 rows of clips in case you've got delicate or small garments. It's totally adjustable. It folds up to nothing when you're done with it. And it's a really smart thing that it's made with powder-coated steel, so it won't tarnish or chip or rust. What a great way to save space when you're not using it, and then when you need that hanging space, stop hanging everything over the doors. I do it too. This is how you can have a nice solution. So you can scoop that one up at the lowest price we've ever done at $44.95. And there you have it. That is your quick 5 in 5. All right, we're moving on to what I think is such a smart idea. If you are one of those people just like me who has a drawer of batteries rolling around all over town, like they've got somewhere to be. Maybe you've got a Ziploc bag full of batteries that are all touching each other, degrading the energy. Maybe they've got all the crusty buildup from that. They're clanking around. You need to get this in your life. This is from Flippo. It's a battery organizing case. First of all, it is so beautiful, and it is gonna make it look so much prettier in terms of organization for you, but I'm gonna open up this gray one and show you, because when you open this guy up, you guys, you can store 60 batteries inside, 60, all different sizes, and this is a battery tester. So you're actually gonna be able to take this out, take one of your batteries, and you line it up inside here. When you close this, it's gonna tell you whether your batteries are good or bad. This one, replace. It is no good. So now I know I can either recharge it if it's a rechargeable battery, or get rid of it and start to replace them. So everything is organized, everything has a place. You've got a little pocket of mesh up here to put cords or other things that you want to. It is a nice soft side, but hard enough to keep it protected. You zip it, and guess what? You're getting 2 of them today for $25.92. On top of that, we're taking care of the shipping and handling, so it's a $5.50 saving. And I do happen to know that this sale ends today. So when you go to order online, you'll see it in big, bold red letters, sale ends today. So this is your opportunity to pick it up. We have 5 color options. Right here, this is the gray. Next to that is the raspberry. Down in the front, we have blue. The teal is so cute. It's teal with white polka dots. And then finally on the end, this one is the floral option. So it's a really pretty, like, hot pink, and it has a white floral pattern. Customer pick. 30 perfect 5-star reviews. I love that it fits so much inside, 60 batteries, all different sizes, and you are good to go. So let's talk a little bit about this, some reasons you need to have it in your life. Danielle Lopez is standing by to give us all the info that we need. Hi, Happy New Year, Danielle. It's good to see you.
Hi, Michelle. You too. I'm so excited to be here because this is what I used to deal with, right? Lots of people have the junk drawer, and we're digging for our AA batteries. You don't even see any batteries in here. They're in there. You can't find them, though. And that's why you need a battery case, because it's going to hold 60 batteries. It's going to keep them organized. It's got 24 AA, 26 AAA, 2 Ds, 2 Cs, 2 9 volts. You want to have those around because they're going in your smoke detectors. When that starts beeping, you want a 9 volt around. You also have 4 slots for those easy to lose button cell batteries. They go in your kids' toys, keyless car entry keys, and you usually don't have these around because you don't have a space for them, but now you do. And like you mentioned, this battery tester, this is my favorite. When I got this home, I ran around my house and I tested all of my batteries. I'm serious, because I learned that if you have bad batteries hanging around with good batteries, it's actually causing the good batteries to lose charge. And it's so easy to use. This battery should be good, unlike yours.
Yeah, mine is bad.
Yeah, okay, this one's good. See, the toggle's in the green, battery's good, you can keep it. But if it's in the red, you wanna get rid of that battery, because you want your batteries to have the best charge.
And see, this one is low, so it's in the replace zone, it's getting there. That's a nice thing too. Maybe I'm like, man, I should use this one up then and go ahead and get rid of it when I'm done. Because if you think about it, this happens all the time for us, you know, Danielle, we'll buy a new pack and we open it, but then what happens, they all fall out, and now they're getting mixed with the old and the good, and I don't know what's what, and I don't wanna waste money getting rid of one that maybe is good, or vice versa, you put it in the remote and then it only works for a week. It's really frustrating. So this takes a problem
batteries are expensive.
we all have and solves it. And I love the size of this. It's 7.5 inches long and nearly 6 inches wide. It's not huge, but it holds 60 batteries. I mean, that's pretty great.
Oh yeah, you're gonna slip it right in a kitchen drawer, put it in a cabinet. It is a super great size. And you've got this foam insert inside, and the foam insert's important because it's separating all your batteries. If you've got them thrown in that junk drawer and they're bumping into each other, or even if you think you're organized and you have them in a container or in, like you said, a Ziploc bag, if they're touching each other, you're losing charge. You are short-circuiting your batteries. You're having them leaking, and you don't want that. If they're touching different kinds, different types, you want to have them separated. That's what's important about the foam insert. Each little slot is gonna fit the battery perfectly. So it's gonna keep the batteries separated. It's gonna keep them safe. And you want to keep your batteries clean. In a junk drawer and Tupperware, they're actually getting dirty. So you want to make sure that you're zipping it up, keeping your batteries clean, storing them safely. Yeah, it's going to give you the best battery life possible. And batteries are expensive. You don't want to have to go to the store every time and think, maybe I need batteries.
That's exactly what happens. You're not sure if you have them, or you just don't have the energy to go check every drawer. I think I saw some sitting, you know, in that one drawer, or maybe I had them in that container over there. It really does make it simpler. It's going to take the stress out of that. And the fact that you're getting 2 of these, by the way, maybe you want to give one to someone, or maybe you've got, you know, one you want to keep in the kids' playroom because every single toy takes a battery, and maybe you've got one you want to keep in the living room, or however you want to use these. We're giving them both to you today. They've got this great handle on the top, so easy to pull out of a, you know, if you got them on a shelf or you have them in a drawer. They don't take up a ton of space, yet the capacity, 60 batteries is a lot of batteries, and you can see that foam insert that Danielle's talking about. So it fits nice and snug, and they're not touching each other. It's just, how gratifying would this be versus whatever you've got going on at home right now? And we're also including the battery tester. That's huge. That's how you're gonna easily just take any battery. You see you've got your plus and your minus. You're gonna slip it in here, and it will tell you, see, this one is in the replace zone. I know it's kind of hard to see from our camera shot, but it will just slide right over. And then if you've got the 9 volts, you can do it right here on the side, right, Danielle?
Yep, yeah, that you can test any size battery with this, which is great. And like you mentioned, it is the perfect size. Even with 60 batteries in here, this is not a heavy case. And that's something that I really love, because you can take it, you know, take it on vacation. If you're going on a road trip, it's perfect to have around. You have so many toys right now. I know all the kids, they just got all these toys for Christmas. You probably have so many batteries in your house, and it's very satisfying to fill this up with your batteries. And you can even visualize how many batteries you have. It's really great to do that. And like you said, you're getting 2 cases, but each case is coming with a battery tester. So you're getting 2 battery testers.
And how nice too, when someone needs one, to say, oh, it's in the case in the drawer over there, instead of having to get up and search all over the house. So if you're watching right now and you wanna pick this up, it is a huge customer pick. Read those reviews, 30 perfect 5-star reviews on this one. You do get 2 of the cases. As Danielle mentioned, you get 2 of the battery testers that you're seeing on your screen right now. And you're gonna get 2 of the foam inserts. That's what goes on the inside to keep every battery in its place. It will fit 60 batteries from AAA, AA, the little button batteries we use, a 9-volt C batteries and D batteries, and you get to choose what color you would like. This is the gray. It's that perfect kind of charcoal gray. The zipper and the handle are black. There's your look at the inside. Great little pocket up here too. Next to that, we have it here in the raspberry, so it's almost like a Merlot kind of raspberry tone, really pretty. Down in the front, there's the blue. It is a navy blue, and it has the black trim and the black handle. The teal is really pretty. battery. It's that perfect teal with white polka dots. So if you want a little bit of pattern, and that is on the front and also on the back, all the way around. And then on the end, this is the floral design. So it's like a hot pink kind of color, hot pink coral. And then the florals are all in white. So it is men, women, adults, teens, kids. We need batteries for all of our electronics. This is how you're gonna keep them stored, get longer life out of them. And speaking of life, always know where you stand with that battery tester. This sale, by the way, goes away today. It's been on sale for the past about a week now. Tonight, it will go away. So $25.92 for 2 of them is fantastic, and free shipping. So HSN is taking care of the shipping for you. That's another $5.50 savings. So if you think in terms, Danielle, of what you're gonna save from buying extras you didn't need, or your battery's going dead sooner because they're all in a bag touching each other, this thing will pay for itself in no time.
Oh yeah, definitely. I mean, I think I would almost pay that price just for the battery tester. I love this thing. I'm telling you, I've been using it often because we used to play the game where you have all these different remotes, right? And you're switching, one doesn't work, so you got to switch the batteries, go and guess until you get a working remote. Yep. We don't have to play that game anymore. You're testing all your batteries. You've got the batteries. Even if you have dead ones, you get rid of them because you know where your batteries are. You don't have to search for them. They're all compacted right here in a perfect little spot that goes in a kitchen drawer or in a cabinet. So easy to store and so easy to just take anywhere. Also, the handle zipper, it really is, like you said, a bang for your buck. You get 2 of them, and people are still going to college next semester. Some lucky ones get to go into the dorm, but what a great gift to give someone who is going to college. I mean, fill it up with batteries because it doesn't come with batteries. I believe that there is a bundle where you can purchase the 60 batteries that go in here, and then, give it to someone who's going to need batteries because, like you said, everyone needs batteries.
Sure. I'm thinking about our kids have a little game room where they play all their Nintendo and Xbox and all those things. And I swear it seems like every day they need more batteries. And then I have to stop what I'm doing and go and hunt them down, and they mix them up. They'll just take them out and then throw them in the bag with everything else. So how great to be like, hey, go grab that gray case, open it up. You can see exactly what you need. And you guys are getting a great shot here. You're getting 26 slots for AAAs. You've got 24 slots for your AA's. You've got 4 spots for those little button batteries. You've got 2 9 volts in here. We've got C batteries. We have D batteries. And then this is the tester that, by the way, comes with each of your organizers. So you're gonna get 2 of these and 2 of your cases. And this value, that breaks down to $12 per case with the battery tester. That is such a nice value to have. Just that peace of mind and organization. I really recommend you go read the reviews. They were very amusing, actually, Danielle, because we all can relate to that issue of not knowing where they are, going to the junk drawer, opening up the zip top bag. This is really gonna solve a lot of problems for a lot of people.
Yeah, it is. I mean, people don't know that they need something like this until they get it, and they're like, oh, this has really changed the way I store my batteries. It's improved their organization, and I really appreciate tools that keep me organized. And so this has really, really helped. And the new year's coming. I know we have goals, and one of mine is to get organized. So go through those junk drawers, organize your batteries, and make sure you've got them in a safe, clean spot. And the case is perfect to make sure to extend your battery life.
And the size is great on these too, by the way. Don't be deceived. It's meant to be able to fit into a drawer very easily. It's 7.5 inches long, and it's about 6 inches wide, and it's only 3.5 inches high. So you can put it right into that former junk drawer that is now your organized everything drawer. But again, you're gonna get 60 batteries on the inside of this. So if you guys wanna pick it up, it is on sale until the day ends, and then that price goes away. The free shipping and handling is a big bonus too, so HSN's gonna cover that. You have 30 days to try it out, and if you don't love it for whatever reason, you can always send it back, but you are getting 2 of them, and you are getting 2 of the battery testers. So we have great colors. This is your gray. Next to that, we have the raspberry. Down in front, we have a navy blue. This is teal, and I don't know if you can see on your screen, but it has little white polka dots. And then we have the floral, which is hot pink with a white floral pattern. Big customer pick on this. Danielle, thank you so much for giving us a tour and helping us get organized this year. Happy New Year.
Of course. Happy New Year to you. Thanks for having me.
It was good to see you. Have a good night.
Bye.
I hope you guys had a great time with me and you're getting your homes organized. Remember, you can always shop hsn.com or use our free app to see everything we have to offer to get you you organized in the new year. Well, speaking of that, Happy New Year to you all. Be safe, have fun, and I will see you guys tomorrow night.
Here at HSN, we base our retail values on nationwide information. Retail value is an indication of the price you would expect to pay for the same or similar item elsewhere, not the price at which you would be able to sell the item. Prices do vary around the country, so ours might be different from prices in your area. For more information, call one of our customer service reps at 1-800-284-3900.
Well, happy